Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to use Veed.io, an online video editing tool that's super beginner friendly and powerful. If you're new to video editing or you just want something quick and easy, this tutorial is perfect for you. So to get started, head over to Veed.io and sign up for a free account, or log in if you already have one. So here on the top, just simply type in Veed.io and it should pop up right there. And once you're here on the website, you just simply need to click on the start for free option right here. Then it should bring you right here on this part where you will now need to create a free account. So you could sign up with Google, sign up with Apple, or sign up with Microsoft. And you could also use your work email right here. You just simply need to input it right there. Next is you will be brought to this part where you will need to input your name. So just simply enter it right there, then click on continue. Now, once that's done, you will now need to name your workspace. So I'm just going to name mine test, just like so, then click on continue. And here's you can invite editors, so you can share assets, review videos, and stay aligned with your team. So you could invite up to 2 editors for free. So you could just simply continue right here if you don't want to add any email addresses yet, but of course you can add if you want. For me, I'm just going to click on continue. And the next thing is it will ask you some questions. So what will you use Veed for? So let's say I'm going to use it for personal matters. I'm going to click on personal and you need to also pick from the drop down menu right here. So let's tailor your video goals. What do you want to achieve? So let's say I'm going to go with grow your social media audience. So I'm going to click on that. And here it will ask you on how often does your team create videos. So just simply click on the drop down menu. And let's say I'm going to go with once a week. And it will also ask you on how did you first hear about Veed. So I'm going to go with online content, just like that. And what kind of content? And I'm going to go with the third party blog. Then I'm just going to go click on continue right here. And here you will have the option to be notified on whatever updates Veed has. So of course you can skip this if you want by clicking on maybe later. But if you want to be updated, you just simply need to click on this option. After that, you will be brought right here on this part where you will need to pick the plan that you want. So of course you could still go with the free plan, but it will show you right here what the plan offers. So for the free plan, which costs $0, of course, the features included on this plan is the watermarked video, auto subtitles, 720p exports, video export length, upload file size, and you could also try AI features once. And for the light plan, which is $9, so you could save up to 52% if you go with the annual subscription. But for the monthly, it will cost you $19. So here are all the features included on the light plan. So there are no watermark on your videos. You have auto subtitles, and you also have full HD 1080p exports. You also have full stock audio and video library, unlimited file upload size, simple brand kit like fonts, colors, subtitles, and you can also create videos with Gen AI Studio, auto resize for social media, and you could also have up to 3 editors, which is billed per editor. And next is the Pro plan, which is the recommended one. So it's $24 if it has the discount, but if it doesn't, it is $49. So it includes everything in light plus all of these other features like 4K Ultra HD export, AI cleanup, clips, text to speech, AI avatars, full brand kit, and caption and share from iOS and all of these other stuff. And for the enterprise plan, you will need to request a demo for this. And you will also need to talk to their sales team if you are interested on getting this plan. But of course, we are going to go with the free plan first. So I'm just going to click on continue with free plan. After that, it will bring you right here on the dashboard. And this pop-up menu will show on your screen. So you could either click on start by recording or start with AI right here. And you could also upload files if you want, just by dragging them or clicking on the choose files option. But let's exit out of this for a moment. So as you can see here on the left side, this is basically the main navigation menu. As you can see at the top, we have the AI agent. So there are different prompts that is ready to use, like this, make my video good for TikTok, We also have the auto subtitles, the clean audio, and all a bunch of other stuff right there. But of course, you could also create your own if you want. And we also have the transcript section. So this is where we can basically generate or auto generate subtitles. And we also have our brand kit. Next is the video section. So we have stock videos that you could use and also the AI avatars. And next is the audio section. So we have the text to speech, and we could also upload our own audio. And we have the voice cloning option and voiceover option. We also have a ton of stock music that we could choose from, and also the sound effects. After that, we have the image section. So we could generate an image with AI, and we could also upload our own. And there are also a ton of stock images that you could choose from, also some backgrounds and some GIFs right here. And we have the subtitle section. So we could also upload our content right here or our audio, or you could also transcribe it manually if you want. And next is we have the text section. So this is basically where we add our text, like the title text, the lower thirds, and a bunch of other stuff. So we have our templates right here that you could choose from. And we also have our elements section. So we have like emojis right here, animated stickers, and also some shapes that you could use. And here is the last part of our navigation menu, which is the settings. So this is basically where you could change the settings of the whole platform. And on this part, as you can see right here at the middle or at the bottom middle is the timeline. So this is basically where our video will be uploaded. And this is also the place where we could actually play or have the playback of our video. So as you can see, I could move it around just like that. And we also have this skip one frame back option and the fast forward button right there. And also the play and pause button. And we could also change the size of our video to any other of the aspect ratios right here. So we have our YouTube size, our YouTube short size, and a bunch of other stuff. And we could also change the background if you want. We also have the zoom out and zoom in button for the timeline, and also the settings option right here. So now let's start on creating our own project. So if you want to record something, you simply need to go to the record section right here. So you could record using your camera, you could record using your audio, you could also screen record. You could also include your screen and camera on the recording, or you could also present a slide while showing your camera. And also you could just have the slides presentation right here. And at the bottom, you will see the option to show your camera, to unmute and mute, and also share your screen along with presenting the slides right here. And on the last one is the settings. And if I click on it, you will see the quality that you could set. So you could pick from standard or high quality. So 720p and 1080p. And you could also have a countdown before the recording will start. And you also have the option to mirror your camera. And if I go to create right here, you could also start creating from a blank canvas in the editor. And there are also AI options right here that you could pick from, like the Gen AI Studio. So create videos from text prompts. And we have also the AI Playground. So create videos with cutting edge AI models, and also the AI image generator. So create images from your text, the AI clips, extract highlights from a longer video, AI script generator. So generate professional video scripts using AI avatar, clone your voice and face, AI dubbing, translate your video to any language, and slides to video, which turns slide decks into compelling videos. We also have our other features right here, like add auto subtitles, eye correction, and magic cut, and also the video compressor, video converter, and also the YouTube description generator. So now let's try and click on the new project here at the top. So you could either upload your own file. So let's say you have a screen recording or a video of yourself that you want to edit out, you could use that and upload it right here. But let's say we want to start with AI. So I'm just going to click on start with AI. So you'd add a prompt yourself, but there's also an example that you could use from, like product announcement, surfing for beginners, and other stuff like sales update. So let's say I want to do this product announcement right here. So I'm just going to click on it. Let's try generating the video. And as you can see, it is now generating the video. You just simply need to wait until it finishes. So as you can see, it writes the script. It also records the voiceover. It also has generated a background music for us, and also stock medias that we could use. Now, once that is done, as you can see right here, I have now the video or the AI generated video or timeline that we have right here. So it added some background music, some stock videos, and also some pictures and auto subtitles. So now I'll show you what the video looks like. So I'm just going to click play. So as you can see, that's what the video looked like. So it gave us some stock images and videos and also the background music that we could use. And we also have these sub, but of course it's not perfect. That's why from here on out, we could start editing the template that was given. So let's say you don't like the music. Of course, you could change that. You could go to audio and upload your own music, or you could just simply pick from the stock music that is available here on the audio section. But there are a ton of stuff that you could choose from. There's also some sound effects. You could also edit out the subtitles if you want. So if I click on the subtitles panel right here, this will pop up where it will zoom in on the subtitles, which I could change. So if I click on style, as you can see, there are a ton of templates that you could choose from. So this is the template that we are currently using, but you could also use these other stuff right here. So let's say I want this one, which is the flex. I'm just going to click on it and let's try playing this. As you can see, it automatically changed just like that. And let's say I also want to try this one. And as you can see, it is now changed again. And this will change the style on all of these subtitles. So as you can see, if I go right here, if I play throughout, as you can see, the subtitle has been changed just like that. And of course, you could also change the words that are right here. And if you don't want the voiceover and want your own voiceover, you just simply need to remove this and just simply click on record right here, or just simply go to the audio section again, and there's an option for the voiceover. And if you want to trim parts of the videos, there's this one right here, which is called the split element. So that's basically the cut option, and the shortcut for that is letter S on your keyboard. So if I click on S, as you can see, it will automatically bring me to the split just like that. So if I click on something, let's say I'm going to click on this clip and click on S on my keyboard, it will automatically split that part of the video. And to undo, you just simply need to click on Control Z, or just by clicking on the arrow right here on the top left. So we have the undo and redo button right there. And if you want to zoom in and zoom out of the timeline, as I said earlier in the video, you have the option right here to drag this so that you could see more of the elements of your timeline. And right here, you could also change the background if you want. So if I click on this, so currently it's set to this one, but if I click on this, as you can see, the parts of the videos where there are no videos or backgrounds, it is set to black. But if I set it to other colors, as you can see, it will automatically change. So let's say I'm going to set it to gray right here. And as you can see, I now have the gray background on parts of the videos that don't have any background set to it. And you could also change the orientation of the video. So currently it is set to original. Currently it is set to tall portrait, but you could edit that out while prompting to the AI earlier. So you could just simply say to make a video that is for YouTube or for YouTube short if you want, or let's say for an Instagram reel. So it depends on the prompt that you choose. And if we go to transcript right here, so as you can see, we have the option to remove silences right here. So this is basically where it transcripts your whole video. And let's say there are silence on your videos or part of your videos that doesn't have anything. You just simply need to click on that and delete it. And let's say there's also parts that you want to remove. So let's say I want to remove the part that it says this one or this sentence. You simply need to click on that and click on remove, and it will basically remove that part of the video. So it's pretty handy to basically make everything faster. And next is the brand kit right here. So this is where you could upload your videos, audio, and all the other stuff. And earlier, as I said, we have the video section where we could add our own AI avatars and also add stock videos. So let's say you want to add your own stock videos, just simply hover to the video that you want. So let's say this, I want it. I'm just going to click on it to basically upload it right here on our timeline. And now it is uploaded. And now we could just simply move this right here. And if the stock video is too long for you, you simply need to split it. Then click on the video that you want to remove and click on delete on your keyboard, and it will automatically be removed just like that. And you could also edit the speed. So let's say you want to edit the speed of this stock video, or let's say the other videos right here. So you can edit out the speed just like that. And we also have animations that we could choose from. So if I played this video, so there is no animations or anything, but if I click on animations right here and add like this float option, then play it right there. So this is basically like a transition. So if I click on play, as you can see, there's now that effect of fading in to basically smoothen out the flow of the entire video. And you could also change the direction if you want, but this depends on what type of animation. Since if we go to fade right here, there's no option for the direction. We also have the zoom option right there. So as you can see, it automatically zooms on part of the videos. You could also change the zoom direction or where the zoom will go. So let's say I'm going to zoom in right here on this part. If I click on play, it will zoom on that part right there instead of the middle. And you could also extend this if you want, and also change the position of the zoom in the video just like that. So it's very handy to make everything more engaging. And next is the audio section where you could add our effects. So let's say I want to add this large crowd medium ovation effect. So I'm just going to click on plus. And as you can see, it has now been added here at the bottom. And if I click on it, the options for that audio will appear. So we could reduce the volume if we want, speed it up. And there's also an option to clean the audio and the magic cut. So it removes as, and bad takes. So it basically filters out all of the fillers. And here is the remove silences option. And next is the images section. So we could regenerate B-roll images if you want. So these red ones are the B-roll images that was provided for us. So we could regenerate that. And we also have the stock image right here. So if you want to check it out first, just simply click on the full screen icon right here before adding it. But if you just want to add it directly, just simply click on it. And as you can see, it will now be added to your timeline. And we also have our backgrounds that you could choose from. So instead of the plain colored background, you could use the stock background given right here. And also all the other GIFs. And next is the subtitles section that we already went through earlier. And now we are in the text section where we could add like titles, lower thirds. So let's say on the intro of your video, you could add this lower third right here. So let's say you have a YouTube video and common videos on YouTube, like a vlog or something, they have this lower thirds that they show on the video introduction. They always show like the titles and the lower third. So you could go to this section to add those. And if you want to view more, just simply click on view all right here and it will show you all of the available lower thirds. And of course, you could edit that out if I click on it. So you could change the color of the text and the background. So it's all customizable. This is just basically a template given, but still you could customize it to your liking. And next is the element section where we could add our animated stickers and also the normal stickers right here. So let's say I want to add this sticker. So I'm just going to click on it and it will automatically be placed on your timeline just like that. So as you can see, it is now right there. It just took a time to load, but we now have our animated sticker just like that. And that's also editable if I click on it. So you could customize it. You could add a fade audio in and out, the volume, the speed, and also the animation. And let's say you're on a group project or you just simply want others to help you for this video that you're editing. What you can do to send them the link is click on the share button right here. And as you can see, you can now invite collaborators to work on your project. So you could invite them as editor, reviewer, or brand owner. So click on the project link right here or just basically invite them by entering their email address. But once you're done, you just simply need to click on the done option right here at the top. And here you could also pick the quality. So we have our draft, standard, HD, and 4K. So I'm just going to go with standard. So just do note that the HD and 4K requires the premium plans. And if you also want to remove the watermark, you just simply need to avail the premium plan that they offer. So now let's try exporting the video right here. Then it will bring us right here. So it's just currently loading. So as you can see, it is now processing and rendering the video. So you could embed this video. You could also share it to Facebook and other social media platforms. And you could also send it through email or just simply copy the link. But now let's try checking out the video. If I click on play right here, it will show us the video just like that. And we also have the dub video option right here. So we have this and also the download option. So you could download it on your PC. And there's also this comment section. And you could also invite your friends to try Veed. But that is basically it. And that's how you can edit videos quickly and easily with Veed.io. And if you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.